I'm downtown hunting with a case of Donruss blasters, and I'm hoping that case hit. Of course, it would be the Jaden Daniels downtown. That would be the biggest payoff. Hit a Caleb out of a sealed pack just like this. So hopefully it's a win. All right. So the big question is, well, I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. I'm not even going to say, I'm not going to even jinx it. We're just going to open up some packs. Look at that. They're panini'd. And see if we get a case hit and put away more Donruss cards, because that's what I love to do, is sort through Donruss cards and put away common cards, like 5,000 of them. I do have 5,000 common Donruss cards. So I'm gonna open this blaster and the downtown hunt begins. So, you know, if you're watching card videos, I would think you kind of understand what the downtown is, but I've got a lot of friends, when I use that lingo, they're like, what does that mean? It's a short print card. Some say super short print, or Donruss likes to say ultra rare downtown insert. But in these blasters, we will also be looking for jersey memorabilia cards, although their jersey cards I think are a little weak. Donruss Threads, Rookie Phenom. Those are the blaster exclusives. We could also, let's see, I've never hit Production Line. I've hit Galaxy of Stars. And then Rookie Revolution can be really good. And so we'll see. And of course, you know, there's various downtowns. There's gold downtowns. There's one-of-one downtowns. There's horizontal downtowns. Here's the problem with, you know, these blasters, though, as we may or may have mentioned, because you've seen me open a couple basketball packs. There's a lot of cards in each pack, which produces, you know, and spikes my anxiety because I have to put them away. But the main box is down here, and we'll tackle it. We'll take care of it all before my son gets home, because then he'll be mad that I open up cards without him. I'm going to kind of blow through here. We don't really need to name the players until I hit, and then right there is a Jaden Daniels retro rated rookie. I love these cards, so I'm happy about that one. So I'm just blowing through. I'm not going to pause for anything common because I've been here before. Does that sound okay with you? Or would you like me to talk extensively about Nick Chubb? Do you know anything about Nick Chubb? Did you know Chubb had a great thing going until, through no fault of his own, he hit a roadblock? Limited to only 2 games in 23, he saw his run of 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons come to a halt.
That's just on the card?
Yeah. Yeah. With you know, that's funny because I've never really paused to read these cards, but I've had people tell me that the wrong stats are on there. And, you know, back in my day, there would be, you know, their entire career stat on the card, which is what I love because, you know, we would play Tecmo Bowl and, you know, that was one of the first football video games to really track stats, you know, instead of like putting you in the position of being the GM of the team like Madden does these days, you know. Madden has all these extensive stats, and you can like play as the GM, all that. And I was just excited that it recorded the stats that I played. I don't think there's a downtown in here. Move on to David on the red. Rated rookies. You know, that looks like Barry, but it's not. Kyle Pitts. I'm going to have to go faster than this if we're going to... Oop! Bo Nix on the Vortex. Okay. That's a good one. Rated rookie. I mean, there's just a lot of common cards in this thing, you know. It's not quite as bad as Absolute Football, which is like, you know, pretty rough in terms of a bunch of junk cards. There's some attractive cards like that in this set, so we'll just and that honestly, I think that's the first Bo Nix Vortex I hit, you know. those rated rookie retros tend to be a little bit more common. So, yeah. Okay. And then they put in a, all of a sudden a full, I mean, what this is a nod to some of their past year designs is what that is. Just like the rated rookie. They had a series called The Rookies. And it's all a little bit of a nod to their old lines, which is kind of cool in a way. Okay, one box, still the first box. Still the first box. Okay, see that's an optic, I think. Devin Leary on the rated rookie optic. So this is kind of a special rated rookie, and you definitely want to hit it. Their optic line is a whole nother line, but it's kind of a short print here. Rated rookie, rated rookie. So I used to get excited about those rated rookie raw base cards. Now they just take up rows and rows of my card boxes, which is frustrating. Looks like an insert of some sort. Probably just jump. Nope, that's just the rated rookie. I don't want to miss anything. So, oh, missed the Malachi Corey. Gridiron Kings, not bad. Not particularly, sought after. Okay, another blaster. Blaster 2. Last time I hit a downtown, I hit a downtown within three boxes. And I was annoyed because in box 2, I saw a card that I thought was a downtown, but it was one of these like Legend series or Elite series that has the same kind of foil. So I was totally faked out and I was frustrated, and I just was kind of cruising along, and boom, I hit. Let me open a couple of these at once while I tell a story. How's that sound? So I don't have to pause. So I just kind of hit it casually, and I was like, wow, that happened. That really happened. So.
How many do you think it'll take this time?
I'd like to hit it in 3 again. I think that'd be a good, a pretty big win. We should definitely hit something. So far, it's been pretty quiet. So I'm going to just go 2 ahead so we don't get too crazy. All right. See, like right there. You see some silver, but I don't believe that's a downtown. Nope, it's got some Dominators. That's what faked me out. Okay, so what did I say? This is box 2, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, there's a Kelvin Joseph auto. He's wearing a Dolphins uniform, but it says Chiefs. Yeah, he plays for the Chiefs. Not the auto we really wanted, but that's okay. No offense, Mr. Joseph. I mean, you do your thing. I just don't collect your auto. No offense. I just don't collect your auto. Dick Buckus. Brandon Aubrey. Audrey Guessman, the rated rookies. Throwback to regular rated rookies. Young Hoku. I love that. Love that name. Young Hoku. Nearing the end of box 2. Is this exciting to you, Ian? As a rabid football fan that you are? You're not a rabid football fan, right?
I am not.
Okay. We won't hold it against you. Yep. Nope. No, man, this is a bunch of bupkis so far. I mean, the Jaden and the Bo is like, you know, I don't know. There's a red in there. Something red and sparkly in there, which is probably a Legend Series, Elite Series, something of that nature. Look at it, it's Elite Series. How did I know? Is that like, can that be considered a trauma? Opening packs of cards like are traumatic. You know what I have opened a lot of is their hobby. I've opened like 3 or 4 hobby boxes. And those definitely, as opposed to these blasters, have a little bit more to offer. Now that I'm seeing it, you know, because this is the second case of blasters I've opened, you know, and as I recall, oh, that's a nice Bucky red, rated rookie. That's nice, but I like Bucky Irving. Did I look through these? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Move this along. Start a new a box. I don't want to be assumptive. So I'm still undecided if we hit the downtown, what to do with the rest of the cards. I think I'll definitely sit on it, think about it. I mean, the main thing is, as I said before, when I hit a Drake London explosive out of an absolute case, that I didn't feel good about selling off those packs or boxes as individual boxes, just because the case had been taken out. So, you know, we'll see. I mean, I could always offer them up for sale with the qualifier that the case hit's been taken out. Another glittery card, but I bet you it's an Elite Series. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes? Elite Series. Elite Series. Hey, you're elite. But you're not the card I'm looking for. You're helping me keep count. Oh, I can look down here. We're already on. How's that possible? Oh, it's possible. Box 4 is opened. We're on box 3. I was like, what? Where'd the missing box go?
Yeah, hit on this one.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
And so far you've been wrong. I don't know.
It's got to be right once.
That's something. I think it might be a white hot rookies. I think white hot rookies. Maybe white hot rookies. Bo Nix. Do I know my Donruss cards or what? That's a sad state of affairs. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. Box 3, box 3, box 3, box 3. Okay. So if I'm looking at this just like this, that very well could be a downtown. I'm not gonna fan it out anymore. In fact, I'm going to do that. So it's the last thing we see. So the disappointment can be multiplied. Oh, it's not a downtown. Never mind. I can. My hand naturally moved it a little bit, and it's checkerboard pattern. I don't know of a downtown that has a checkerboard pattern like that. But if you look at it just like that, it can definitely fool you. Dominators. Anthony Richardson. There was trade talk of Anthony. And I'm down for it because I feel like if he gets a fresh start somewhere, he may make me some money. Yes, your career is watched. I don't think so. There's this Kyle Hamilton, though. If we're going to tie our record, it has to come in these next 2 packs. Uh-oh. Something. Oh, it's a Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. JJ on the rated rookie. Anthony Munoz. Quite the legend. Okay, downtown. If you're going to be in the 3rd box, here's where you Make yourself appear. I don't think that one's one either. Oh, it is a Rookie Revolution, which I'm down with. And it's a lot too. Good looking card. Caleb on the rated rookie. Got a little cleanup. Again, I'm already thinking about how quickly I can put these cards away without derailing me from my upstairs mission. But my upstairs mission includes Donruss because I have so many of them. Yeah, I really do wish these retro-rated rookies were the chase a little bit. I think they're beautiful cards. Nope. Is it a buzzkill that I can tell by fanning it out? Let's see. Do I have one of these yet? This is the weird insert I talked about. I thought, yes, right here. Braylon Allen. After this pack, I'm going to reload. There's the all-time Gridiron King. I'm going to stop peeking. How's that? Oh, Calvin Austin the third. Signature. You know what's odd is I've not seen these. These autos, I don't think. Which just goes to show you how massive this set is. If I've opened up, in the process of opening up 2 cases of blasters, 4 to 5 hobby boxes, but maybe that's a blaster exclusive for all we know. And so that's, you know, that's what keeps their marketing alive, right? So just the different availabilities of cards. I mean, it's smart, you know. You want to buy a Mega, you want to buy a blaster, you want a hobby box as well for the. But it gives it people that don't want to spend $400 on a hobby box the opportunity to get some of the cards without spending a fortune. And there's more stories out there of people hitting downtowns on their like first shot, which is cool. But I often wonder if some of the production times matter on that. Do they release the SSPs out first so that, you know, a bunch of people hit those cards and then they stop production on them, and then everyone's like, wow, I haven't hit one in a while. So we'll see, you know. I'm going to kind of clean some of this up too. Give myself some room. I want to keep this guy out. I don't want to over-organize yet because I have to put this stuff away. Is it bad that I'm just obsessed about that? Putting this stuff away? Zach Thomas. That's my brother's name. All right. Yeah. Beginning to think I should have just taken the money on this blaster and bought the, oh, well, and then my boy shows up, makes me eat my words. Now, if we could just get like 10 times more hits than that, that would be awesome. I mean, for me, that's a hit. No one else, well, some other people. I'm collecting him, so I like seeing that. That's not bad. That's not a bad assortment of rookie cards. Not $1,000 worth, though. Let's see. And then, will I buy, production line. This is the only second time I've seen this card. And it goes through teams, like duos. So, yeah, that other video was a lot shorter. All right, so I'm on box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 ones open. This is the Gridiron King. Oh, boom, another Caleb Williams. Unbelievable, man. I hit another Caleb Williams downtown. That is wild. That is wild. Damn. Box 6.
Box 6.
Damn.
Not bad.
Oh my goodness, dude. It looks fairly clean. I cannot believe it. Is that a print line? I don't know. Man, that's amazing. Oh, wow, dude. I've got so much inventory left over. That is crazy. It just, again, like popped up. Oh, there is a printing line. There is a printing line. Or, yeah, I can't tell. I'm going to have to get in close and see.
So do you have the other, like, is that like a limited, like one of?
No, I don't think so. No, it's not numbered. No. But, I mean, short print or super short print means that, like, you know, again, short print being 1 per case. But in the downtown checklist, there's, I don't know how many different players, you know, and really the top 5 would be Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, JJ McCarthy, Drake May, you know, and then there's throwback ones like Earl Campbell, which would be on the lower side, you know, things of that nature. So it is kind of wild that I hit another Caleb. I mean, really, I wanted a Brock Bowers, but, you know, Brock Bowers is on the lower end. It's like 500. He's like 7, 8, 900. If I get him graded and he hits a 10, he's a lot more than that. So I can't believe I hit another Caleb, though. You know, that's wild to have 2 Caleb downtowns out of a, you know, case. So, I mean, essentially that represents my money back.